GM everyone. I know the title of this video is off. We're not live at the Taipei Solana Hacker House. I'm just getting back into streaming. I will fix that title here soon. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot. I'll have a longer stream on why I'm coming back streaming. It took a long break, unfortunately, from doing videos. I was really wrapped up into NFTs, but I'll have a longer stream on that later. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin, and much more macro than granular today. I'm gonna go over some things. So this was the 2013 cycle, which I call a channel. I'm a huge on patterns, love patterns, and this is kind of like my historical calendar. Like I can go back in time. I can almost remember certain things and certain events that happened um, back then. I remember the 2014, the 2015 bear market was pretty boring. We all stopped talking about Bitcoin back these couple years, but just kept investing, and it really took off. This period right here. Yeah, this was only 240 days, but that felt like this sideways action literally felt like 2 years. Anyways, that's the channel, and then the triangles after the exuberant 2017 cycle. We had these two amazing triangles. I traded both of these perfectly, sold around here. And as this descending triangle was forming over like 6, 8 months, I was waiting for this to break. It did, and bought Bitcoin down here in the 3,200 level. And this was like the Bitcoin Cash civil war that happened, which caused us to break down. The Bitcoin civil war that happened around August, yeah, around this area, this time. Then the Bitcoin Cash, it's almost like a split off from ISIS broke off down over here. It caused that. Then we range. Then COVID happened. This was the COVID event. And then the head and shoulders pattern, um, which then, yeah, it broke here. I think sold Bitcoin in the 40K range, somewhere in here. Unfortunately, I did not sell closer to 69,000, which that obviously would have been the best. That would have been the top. Hard to time the top, but not just that. There was a couple of reasons. Everyone thought that Bitcoin was going to go past 100,000 this cycle. Like that was just the mood. Everyone thought. People were calling for $1 million Bitcoin back then, like the super cycle Bitcoin maxi guys. That was their calls. And I missed it because I was really deep. This was November of 2021. I was neck deep in NFTs by then. So a lot of coin technicals I stopped following, unfortunately. Um, and I'll talk more about that in my NFT story. And then yeah, so the three patterns, right? Head and shoulders, the triangle, the channel. So definitely curious what this next bull market in 2024, what the next tops pattern is going to look like. So this is going to be a short video. I also want to pull this up. So this is on the 3-day, and this is the MACD, the moving convergence divergence. So notice this. Each cycle, there's this drastic increase in the volatility of the MACD. And like this is the past cycle, like the insane volatility compared to 2017. It makes 2017 look like a child, and you can't even see. Like I would have to let me see if I can get 2013 to even show up on this. Yeah, there's a little volatility pop if I do this, but I just want to show this. So this is Bitcoin. Now here's the 3-day chart, full chart of Ethereum, and you're seeing a similar thing, right? An increase in the amplitude of the MACD 3 day Solana. So here's Solana's um, first cycle, and so we're seeing a similar amplitude. So I'm expecting the MACD to increase. Just based on this limited historical data, there should be a similar increase, right? Like the crypto asset class is still so tiny, guys. It's like $1 trillion. That's nothing. So this next cycle, we could see 10 trillion. I'm expecting the total market cap of crypto to hit 10 trillion this next cycle as people get access to the Bitcoin ETFs. There's NFT gaming or some whatever the next crypto asset that comes around and gets people hyped and excited in 2025. That's going to drive more excitement. You know, in 2013, 14, it was like Bitcoin and then the early coins. 2017 was the ICO craze. Then you had DeFi. Then you had NFTs. So I'm expecting something similar. All right, let me get rid of this. Let's see what pattern. Not seeing a. I mean, I guess there's a descending triangle here, but not a great one, right? Because I'm not seeing a lot of retesting in here. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I need to study this one a little bit more. There was this symmetrical triangle, then the breakup hit 140, 200, 200 and topped out at 260. A little head and shoulders I'm seeing there, so I'm gonna zoom in later and on the daily and kind of do a little bit more analysis there. Okay, so that's it for technicals, guys. Again, I'll be getting back to doing this a little bit more regularly. There's this app I've got to tell you guys about. It's called AirChat. And I'm not sponsored. It's just this is an app by Naval Ravikant. So I follow him. I follow Balaji. So I noticed that he was building this app, and for the longest time, I requested an invite. I finally got it like this past week. So I've been joining in there, and it's a great chat app, guys. So it's in a similar vein as like a Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces, but you're not talking over each other, right? So someone would create a room, and you go in there, and someone will start the conversation with an audio chat. You can do text, but it's better if it's audio. And then people can join in, and then they'll comment. They'll leave their audio clip as well. So it's a lot more civil. Like there's not people talking over each other and it's a lot more mature too. There's a lot more like big brains in here. A lot of little brains on crypto spaces. So it's very intellectually stimulating. So I definitely highly recommend checking it out. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna change the title and plan out my next streams.